Hi, I'm Dan, and if you're new to homebrewing, so am I. Welcome to My Adventures in Homebrewing. Hey everybody, it's Dan. It's that time once more to go around the world one more time and have a beer or two along the way. Thank you so much for coming out this week. It's been a while since I've been on the airwaves, mainly because, well, let's see, one, I moved. Two, I've had to deal with losing someone I've had around for about 10 years of my life. I lost my big dog, Earl, my brewing buddy. So it's been a little rough there. Things have been crazy around the house between getting used to living in the country again, getting the new brewery set up, which I'm still having issues with. Let me tell you, if you don't know how things with electric brewing work when it comes to control panels and things like that, read, read exponentially because I am struggling. Um, and the other thing was just this past week here in Ottawa, we had the Canadian Pacific Ladies Open for the LPGA, and I was fortunate enough to caddy for a fantastic pro golfer, Vicky Hurst. So, Vicky, if you're hearing this and you're in Ohio and you're going out for the tournament that we were talking about, go get them. You're going to be fantastic. I'm quite sure of it. You, Mo, and Minso are going to be fantastic. Good luck to you. I hope to see you soon. So, this week, we guess we're going to be talking about what we've been up to. Like I kind of just touched on a bunch of everything. I guess the big thing I'm going to be talking about this week is about the issues I've been having with setting up the electric brewing system, the new three vessel I have. Um, so stand by. We'll be back, and we'll talk more soon.
The BrewTubers online store has everything you need for your brewing apparel and gift idea needs, with a growing selection of colors and sizes for hoodies, t-shirts, and caps. Stickers and magnets? Got 'em. Can holders and coffee mugs? We've got those too. Be the boss of your neighborhood and the envy of brewers everywhere when you flash that beautiful BrewTubers logo at your next local brewing competition. Want everyone to know you're a part of the Brew World Order? Strike a Superman pose with that BWO logo on your chest and make them all take notice. And if you haven't already, get over to our website at www.brewtubers.com and become a member. Then, just mosey yourself over to that BrewTuber store tab, click on it, and open the door to show the world you are a proud BrewTuber. Brew, record, post, repeat.
And we're back. So thanks again a lot for coming out again this week, guys. Kind of like I said at the beginning of all this, I've had some issues getting this new brewing system set up, be it from getting the new stainless steel table sent in, getting the actual control panel set up. Um, I guess one of the biggest issues I've had with it, other than what I'm dealing with now, was trying to find replacement parts for receptacles, especially the ones that lock. So uh, I did a lot of research. I did my best to find the right parts. In the end, trying to find things that would have flared flanges, or they're not flared, or they're the right voltage and whatnot, it is a struggle. So when I bought this off my friends at Vimy Brewing Company here in Ottawa, I was over the moon, and I still am. This is honestly a fantastic thing. It's just little minor things now that I'm working out to make sure what I'm doing is right. So when I got this, I was over the moon. I was all excited to have it, and it's up. It is 95% running. So what I mean by 95% running, I get power and can turn on the boiler. All my pumps work. The PIDs work. But when I turn the power over to the HLT, not only does the alarm go off saying that the temperature is out of range, there's no indication that there's actual power going to the element. So either it's a couple of things. Either there's a relay blown, maybe the light inside where it's showing there's power going to it is shot, and or it could be an element. So it's one of those three things. I'm hoping it is one of the very few things that could be, which is maybe just either a little light bulb that's blown out, or I have to try and figure out why I can't get power from the PID down to the element, which could be just a relay. If it's a relay, it's only a couple bucks. But if it's more than that, I'm a little concerned. I don't know why I'm concerned. I am. It's not that I don't know why I'm concerned. I know why I'm concerned. I've been waiting a very long time for a brewing system like this, and I want to use it. It's cleaned, it's ready to rock and roll, but it's just that 5% of something that I'm having a hard time figuring out. So, if you guys have any ideas of how to figure this part out of what's going on, let me know. Especially anybody who has a three vessel system that has PIDs and things like that, and you know how they work. Let me know because I am totally brand new to this, so I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll leave. Well, you guys know how to get a hold of me. Facebook, Instagram, my email address, myadventuresinhomebrewing@gmail.com. Go to the website. If you can, if you see this, leave me a comment there on the website, myadventuresinbrewing.beer, which would be fantastic. And we'll go from there. So things have been going pretty good. I'm getting ready to fire up good old reliable Brewzilla, and I've got to get a beer going. I'm doing a beer that is in relation to my big dog Earl. Of those of you who know me, I had a 125-pound Husky Shepherd named Earl, who was my brewing buddy, and I've had him since he was a baby. So losing him was a bit of a kick in the gut. I wasn't ready to lose him, but he's happy now. He's not hurting anymore. And those of you who are dog lovers or just animal lovers in general, you'll understand what I mean when I say he's not hurting anymore. So in honor of my big buddy, I am doing a beer dedicated to him. I'm doing an ESB or extra special bitter, and I'm calling it the Duke of Earl. And the label I'm going to do is going to have his picture on it, the Duke of Earl, everything else. So, and these are beers that I tend to gravitate to. You have an ordinary bitter, you have a special bitter, and then you have an ESB extra special. Um, these beers are really nice. They're malty. They have a nice hop bite, but it's not like an IPA where some of them just go and blow your palate or blow your mind. Um, I'm not the biggest IPA guy. I admit it. I'm not. I mean, I do enjoy a good one every now and then. I prefer East Coast. A lot of people like both West and East. I prefer the East Coast because I feel they're not as aggressive in the hopping and they don't blow your mind out as much. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm probably gonna do start it today. We're gonna be using East Kent Golding, and we're gonna be using some Northern Brewer and also some Fuggles in this. And that is gonna get done probably later today. So today being the 30th of August, I'm gonna probably do that tonight, seeing as I can now in the really nice two-car heated garage, and I'll probably make a video along the way and go from there. Um, so also a little bit more is going on. So much has happened because I've been off the podcast for so long. I am really sorry. It's just I've been struggling trying to get things out, and things have been a little crazy. But have no fear, I do have some new stuff coming up. But I do have some information about something that I'm doing with my online brewing club called the Brew Tubers. So what we're going to be doing is a bit of a hop experiment. And thank you to our sponsor, Yakima Valley, for supplying the hops, and also to our sponsor, Imperial Yeast, for supplying the actual yeast to us. So we're going to be using the hops I got assigned, which is fantastic to me because these are something I've been looking forward to using for a little bit now, but just haven't had a little bit of a hard time finding it in and around my local homebrew store. So they have sent me uh, a hop they have. It's kind of like I think the Yakima Chief cryo hops, but they're called Lupomax. So I'm getting Mosaic Lupomax, and we are going to be doing everyone's going to be doing the same beer. We're going to be doing a blonde ale, and it's going to have the highlight hop being the Mosaic, for me, Lupomax. Uh, I believe there's six of us, and we've got a combination of incognito, which is like a hop extract. So we got to warm it up, kind of make it runny like molasses, and then go from there, see what happens. Then there's also just a straight up T90 pellets, and also getting what I'm getting, it's like a pellet form. But think of like you get like 4 pounds of T90, and then you crumble it up, and then you hammer it all together to make a really concentrated hop, which is kind of what like Lupomax is. So we're going to be getting that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be probably putting out a video of that brew day, or as soon as I get the hops, really, because they've just been shipped, and I'm just waiting for them to come from Washington State. So we'll see what happens. Um, and the other thing is, I guess you can kind of see that I am in my new office. I'm in my new, well, not studio, but office, and I've got all my stuff behind me. Yeah. So recently, I was a caddy at the Women's Open here in Ottawa. Then I was in Toronto beginning of June as a caddy at the RBC Open, and also for the pro-ams they had there. So yeah, it has been a crazy, crazy time here. And I'm hoping things will start to normalize a little bit. Uh, but I'll go over a little bit what we've got coming down the pipe. So this week, I am going to be talking with Martin King from a Homebrew Challenge. Really cool guy. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube, I highly recommend it. Very cool dude. Lots of cool and really, really informative stuff there. Please go check him out. I'm going to be doing also stuff for the Brew Tubers. I'm going to be doing my live stream, not only for Yakima Valley, but also for Imperial Yeast. So, guys, thank you so much for everything that you do. And also, who knows? Maybe I'll have a few extra guests here, there along the way. So, guys, that's everything in a nutshell. It's a short one this week, I know, but we will be talking more later on in the week about things that we got up and coming. I do have a lot of stuff planned, and I do plan to get the new brewery up and running, and then give you guys a proper tour on a brew day on what's happening. So, guys, thanks a lot for coming out for a beer or two along the way. I'm Dan. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the other side. Later.